Hello dear children, hope you all are fine and studying properly. So this is the video based on numerical problems of dimensional analysis and using of dimensional equation. And I have brought some basic questions for class 11. I hope you have studied the chapter properly, and that's why I have not making video on theories. First try to solve these questions. If you are able to solve this question, then it is very good. If you are not able to solve this question, comment in the comment box so that I can prepare videos on theory also. These are the very simple questions from chapter 2. So first try to solve this question. The question is that deduce the dimensional formula of following physical quantities: gravitational constant, power, Young's modulus, Planck's constant, coefficient of viscosity, surface tension. These are some physical quantity which you have to find the dimension of this quantity. So first try to solve this question by yourself and then see the solution. Gravitational constant we have studied, that is F equals to G m into m by r square, where m is the mass of the earth and m is the mass of the object. So what will be value of G? Transposing G equals to F into r square over m square. So if you want to find the dimension of gravitational constant, write G like that: dimension of force multiplied by dimension of r, that is radius, and divided by dimension of mass. Now we will write the dimension of each of the quantity, that is F equals to mLT minus 2, force equal to mass into acceleration. So this is the dimension of force, and r is the length, so this will be L2, L to the power 2, and this is m. Now solving this, m and m is numerator power 1 and in denominator power 2. This will be 1 minus 2, so m power of m will be 1 minus 2. L is power of L is 1 and power of L is 2, so this will be L to the power 3, 1 plus 2, and T power minus 2. So the formula, the dimensional equation of gravitational constant G will be m minus 1 L3 T to the power minus 2. This is the formula of gravitational constant G, or universal gravitational constant G. Second, power. Formula of power is work divided by work done per unit time, or work by time. What is the formula of work? It is Fs, force into displacement, and time t. So the dimension of power will be, that is P will be dimension of force, dimension of S over T. So force is mL T minus 2. S is the displacement, so this is L, and this is the time. Now what will be the power? That is m1 L 1 plus 1 L2. This is T minus 2 and minus 1. Minus 2 minus 1 minus 3. So this is the dimensional equation of power. These questions are very simple question. You must try these questions by yourself. Third question is Young's modulus. What is Young's modulus? Young's modulus is the ratio of longitudinal stress over longitudinal strain. This is the Young's modulus. And longitudinal stress equals to what? Stress equals to force by area. So longitudinal stress equals to, this is equals to force over area, and longitudinal strain equals to change in length by original length, that is delta L over L. So the formula of Y will be, that is Young's modulus will be force by area divided by change in length by original length, and calculating this will be force by area multiplied by L over delta L. Now write the dimensional equation of Young's modulus will be force equals to, that is dimension of force is MLT minus 2, dimension of area equals to L square, L delta L will be L. So this L will be cancelled out, this square will be cancelled out. So this will become M L minus 1 T minus 2. This is the dimensional equation of Young's modulus. This is the dimensional equation of Young's modulus. Next question is that Planck's constant. Planck's constant, that is from the formula we know that E equals to h nu, where h equals to Planck's constant. H equals to Planck's constant, and by transposing H equals to E over nu, where E is the energy and nu is the frequency. Energy is equals to what? Work by time, and nu equals to what? This is 1 over time period. From class 9 you have know that frequency is reciprocal of the time period. So dimensional equation of Planck's constant equals to work by time, work equals to Fs, force into displacement, time into 1 over T. So by calculating we will get Fs by T into T. So dimensional equation of Planck's constant will be force, that is mLT minus 2, S that is displacement, time T over T. This T will be cancelled out, and this will become mL 2 T minus 2. So dimensional equation of Planck's constant will be mL2 T minus 2. This is the result. Next is coefficient of viscosity. Coefficient of viscosity. What is the formula? We know that from the Stokes law, F equals to zeta 6 pi RV. This formula is from Stokes law. You will study in fluid mechanics. we have to calculate zeta. Zeta is called coefficient of viscosity. Zeta is called coefficient of viscosity. So zeta equals to F over 6 pi RV, and this is the dimensionless part. So zeta will be, dimensional equation of zeta will be, that is coefficient of viscosity will be dimension of force divided by R and V. This will become MLT minus 2 R, that is dimension of R will be L, and B LT minus 1. B equals to what? Displacement by time, that is LT minus 1. This L will be cancelled out. By calculating we will get M L to the power minus 1 and T to the power minus 2 minus 1, that is minus 3. So this is the dimensional equation of coefficient of viscosity. ML minus, I have made some mistakes I think, MLT minus 2, F equals to zeta 6 pi RV, and zeta equal to pi, F equal to 6 pi RV. So this is R, this is LT minus 1, LL cancel out, L will be, power of L will be minus 1 and T will be, this is power of T is minus 2 and power of T is will be plus 1. When this T goes, that is when this power will be calculated as exponents of numerator and exponents of denominator will be calculated, this will be minus 2 plus 1, so ultimately this will become F ML minus 1 and T minus 1, ML minus 1 T minus 1. This is the dimensional equation of coefficient of viscosity. Last one, surface tension. Surface tension is equals to what? Formula of surface tension. All these things we will study in fluid mechanics. That is S equals to force per unit length. So dimensional equation of surface tension will be S equals to dimension of force over dimension of length. That is ML T minus 2 and L. So dimensional equation of surface tension will be S equals to M, and this L will be eliminated. So M T minus 2. This is the dimensional equation of surface tension. So these are the dimensional equation of some very important physical quantity, that is gravitational constant, power, Young's modulus, Planck's constant, coefficient of viscosity and surface tension. You first try to find the dimension by yourself, then see the solution. Now some questions are from dimensional analysis. The next question is that, and this question from dimensional analysis, the application of dimensional equation. The frequency nu of an oscillating drop may depend upon radius r of the drop, density rho of the drop, and surface tension S of the liquid. Now establish an expression for velocity, for frequency dimensionally. We have to establish a relation for frequency dimensionally. From the question, first try to solve the question by yourself, then see the solution. Pause the video and try to solve it. Okay, now see the solution. From the question it is clear that frequency nu depends upon a constant k, depends upon the radius, that is r, density, that is rho, and surface tension S. This is the estimated relation. From the question, an estimated relation is found. Now we have to calculate the value of frequency dimensionally. So for calculating this sort of questions, first we will have to write dimension of left hand side, then right hand side. Dimension of nu, that is nu equals to 1 over time period, or this is t to the power minus 1. So dimension of nu will be t to the power minus 1. Dimension of r, this is L. Rho, this is mass per unit volume, means m L to the power minus 3. Surface tension, what is the dimension of surface tension? This is force per unit length, and dimension of force is m L T minus 2, and dimension of length is L, so L will be cancelled out. So dimensional equation of surface tension is mt minus 2. Now for solving such sort of questions, we have to make dimension of the quantities in left hand side, dimensions of the quantities in left hand side equals to dimensions of the quantities in right hand side. We have to equalize the dimension. So left hand side there is frequency, and dimension of frequency is t inverse, or t to the power minus 1. This is the dimension in left hand side. We can also write in the form of fundamental units m0 L0 t to the power minus 1. So this is the dimension of left hand side. Now right hand side. Right hand side it is written k r to the power a, rho to the power b, and s to the power c. K is the dimensionless quantity because this is a constant, so we will neglect the term. R, dimension of R is L, means L to the power a. Dimension of rho is m L to the power minus 3, and overall power b. Surface tension mt minus 1, mt minus 2, sorry, mt minus 2, and power c. Now we will write the power, and we will write the term separately, that is L power a minus 3b, a and minus 3b. Power of m power b and plus c, t to the power minus 2c. So this is the dimension of RHS. Now we will equalize the powers from left hand side to right hand side. So first equalize m0 L0 T0. So in left hand side, dimension of m0, and in right hand side m to the power b plus c. So we can write b plus c equals to 0, b plus c equals to 0. We have got the relation 1. By equalizing L, we are seeing that in left hand side L, power of L is 0, and right hand side power of L is a minus 3b. So L0 equals to L a minus 3b. Now we will write that a minus 3b equals to 0. A minus 3b equals to 0. This is the second relation. Now third one is power of t. In left hand side, power of t is -1. In right hand side, power of t is -2c. T to the power -2c. So from this equation we can write -1 equals to -2c. -1 equals to -2c. Minus minus from both sides will be eliminated. So c will be, value of c will be 1/2. Now value of c is found, and we will find the value of a and b. So from first relation we are seeing that b plus c equals to 0. So b plus c equals to 1/2. That is b plus 1/2 equals to 0, or b equals to -1/2. So value of b is calculated. Now value of a. From this relation we are seeing that a minus 3b equals to 0. A minus 3b equals to 0. And a equals to 3b, or a equals to 3 into b ka power of b is -1/2. So value of a will be -3/2. So all the values, that is all the powers, are calculated, value of a, b and c. Now the given formula is b equals to k lambda to the power a, r to the power a, lambda to the power b, and surface tension to the power c. So we will put the values of a, b and c, and we will find the relation. So v equals to k r to the power a, means r to the power -3/2, lambda to the power b, b equals to -1/2, and s to the power half. So the formula will be k under root s over lambda r3 under root s over, this is not lambda, this is rho, this is rho here. So ultimately we will get s v equals to k under root s over rho r3. This is the relation. This is the relation of frequency from the above question. So this was the question from dimensional analysis. Hope you have studied the chapter properly. Now in next part of the video I will again bring some questions, some important questions from the chapter dimensional analysis. And if you are not understanding the questions properly, or then read the chapter again, and if you need the explanation of theory, then please comment in the comment box. Till then, stay tuned and revise properly.